beta, I'm a beta, and we're both beta as If you're looking for an alpha male here, then you're out of luck.
Have you heard of Peter Coffin?
It rings a bell.
Let me tell you, Peter Coffin is the hottest comedian on Reddit in 2007.
Get on Reddit or Tumblr and we're like, oh man, listen to this.
So I'm going to tell you the story of Peter Coffin. Well, actually, it's the story of Kimi Kobayashi.
Okay.
Let me explain. This all came about in a very roundabout way. See, I'd made a video on Peter Coffin in about 2017, 2018, and he got it removed. He got it removed for hate speech. I'm not sure what he got it removed for, but it's removed. So we have to be on our best behavior because this story is such a great story. It's such a funny story. And when you search for it on YouTube, you can't find it. He's gotten all the videos taken down. There's nothing there. He's erasing it from history. Now, the way this came about, right, is this chick, Ash, on Twitter, retweeted me and said, the rant Sona YouTubers from Gamergate 2014 deciding to cannibalize the quartering is so fun. It's like seeing a fat old dog fight another fat old dog. Sick burn, Ash. So I saw this, and this chick's got like 70,000 Twitter followers, right? And so I'm thinking, who is she? Is she a YouTuber? Is she a streamer? Is she a musician? What is she? Well, it turns out she is an OF lady. So I clapped back. I said, I'm glad we could provide a bit of entertainment for an old internet prostitute.
Yes.
I'm not a gamer though. I never really had anything to do with Gamergate. I didn't make my channel until about 2 years after Gamergate. Wosley! Remember Wosley?
Yes, I do.
He used to make some really, really good videos, Wosley.
Yeah.
But he chimes in and goes, is that Ashley Coffin? She had a kid with a dude most famous for kicking himself in the nuts in front of Steve Harvey and being one half of the Beta as Fuck song. Now she's on OnlyFans and talking shit. God help that kid if anyone ever Googles his parents. So he's talking about the time Peter Coffin went on the Steve Harvey show.
Peter Coffin. Come on, Peter, let me see.
All right, here we go.
So anyway, I respond to Wosley and I promise this is going somewhere. This is all the setup. I promise this gets good. I respond to Wosley and I say, oh my God, it is too. The Scottish flag all but confirms it. The one time we ever heard her speak, she had a Scottish accent. Prior to that, everyone thought she was a silicon doll, which wasn't that unreasonable because Peter had just tried to pull the fake girlfriend thing. He was flirting with himself with his own sock account, impersonating some Japanese model. What a crazy saga. And that's what we're here to discuss. So Wosley reckons that Ash here is Peter Coffin's wife. I think they might be like ex-partners now. I'm not sure.
Is that a blow-up doll?
Well, you can see why people thought it was a silicon doll, right? And she'd sit in the back of Peter's fucking streams and just say nothing. Like the only time we heard her talk, she's like, we lost, like Count Dankula kind of thing. And it was like, whoa, that voice does not match this silicon doll.
Yeah, I'm just imagining her making that O face, like, you know, the clowns that you put the balls in the clown's mouth and they go, oh.
So yeah, that's how Peter Coffin came back onto my radar. So I thought, wait, I did a video about Peter Coffin like years ago and I've looked for it and I remembered, no, it got taken down. He got it taken down. Now, just so happens a few weeks ago, I was rummaging through my cupboard and I found an old USB drive and I'm skimming through this and I come across the old Bearing archives. Like I'm talking every video. And so this Peter Coffin video was in the drive. So let's have a look. Let's go. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is Peter is a massive lefty. He's pretty much the internet's biggest beta.
I'm a beta, and I'm a beta, and we're both beta as fuck. If you're looking for an alpha male here, then you're shit out of luck. Domination and total power, these are not things we crave. Our self-worth is not contingent on how many women we've laid.
I mean, he actually made that in like 2006 or 7 or something. These guys actually got together in a room and wrote this and filmed it and released it to YouTube. So anyway, let's get to the epic tale of Kimi Kobayashi.
Back in 2011, I was the subject of kind of a smear campaign. And I understate that quite a bit. It ended up in Gawker, and I ended up pretty much unemployable for a long period of time.
So he was the subject of a smear campaign in 2011.
What's Gawker?
Gawker's like a magazine. It was a popular magazine. Who did they sue? They sued, Hulk Hogan sued Gawker, I think. I think I've got that right. For publishing like sex photos or something.
Oh!
I might have that completely wrong. But Gawker's like a gossip magazine, or was. I'm not sure if it's still around.
Right, now I've got the image of Hulk Hogan in sex images in my head.
So what I like about this is usually it's me sitting here telling you a story. That's like how our videos work. But in this one, it's going to be 2018 me telling us a story.
Wow, it's like Bearception.
Peter got outed for doing one of the cringiest things I have ever seen on the internet. He created a bunch of social media accounts for an 18-year-old Japanese girl he invented, Kimi Kobayashi, using a bunch of photos he lifted from a young Korean model's social media profiles.
I mean, if you're going to invent a fake girlfriend, at least make it a fucking adult.
Maybe that's his thing though, Bearing.
Young-looking Japanese chicks.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, let me just say on the outset, I don't hate Peter Coffin. I don't wish any ill will on him. But this is just a really funny story, and it needs to be told because it's almost lost to time. So no one should be mean to Peter. This was ages ago. It's just so funny. It can't be forgotten.
Then he announced to everyone that he's got a beautiful young Japanese girlfriend and had an 8-month relationship with her/himself. The story in brief, Coffin, an aspiring comedian, insulted Singaporean model/blogger Jia Jue over Twitter. She blocked him and then began getting insulting tweets from one Kimi Kobayashi. Coffin claimed Kobayashi was his 18-year-old Japanese girlfriend, and the two had extensive conversations over Twitter and YouTube, some focusing on attributes of Coffin's penis.
Wow, that is so weird listening to you.
I know, isn't it? I kind of talk different now.
You do.
I'm more spastic.
I would say relaxed, but yeah.
No, I mean I'm more spastic now. I think the ADHD effect has taken over.
10 points for saying Jia Jue.
I remember looking up like a phonetic pronunciation for that because I'm like, sing ping.
What is the perfect penis size? Peter Coffin can show you.
Oh, no.
So this supposed girlfriend, Kimi Kobayashi, is saying to Peter, so it's Peter saying to Peter, that Peter Coffin guy has the perfect dick.
Wait, he's a comedian? Is this meant to be a bit?
No, it's not a bit. You can tell it's not a bit because of how salty he got after the whole thing.
Kobayashi also posted tweet pics of herself with various racist and unfunny captions about Asians. Which one is me? No, I really can't tell. Asians, get your peace signs ready. Got rice? This made me cackle for 20 minutes.
Wait, is he just trying to get away with making Asian jokes like, you know, how I do it because I'm part Asian?
Yeah, and it's really a taboo for Peter because, as I said, massive lefty.
That's not allowed.
He can't be racist whatsoever. Not even a little bit in the fun kind of way. So if he's a Chinese chick or a fucking Japanese chick, he can be racist. He can do the stereotypes. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He can do the squinty eyes.
After a little digging, Jiajue discovered that Kobayashi didn't even exist. Her pictures were actually of a Korean model, and Jiajue suspected the entire thing was a ruse cooked up by Coffin himself. On Reddit, Coffin claims he was duped by some unknown third party.
Back in 2011, I was the subject of kind of a smear campaign.
Whoa. So if Peter wasn't behind Kimi Kobayashi and was actually the victim of some online plot, that means that whoever was behind Kimi must have thought to themselves one day, I've got the perfect plan to humiliate Peter Coffin. I'm going to make a bunch of fake social media profiles for an attractive 18-year-old Japanese girl using photos I've pinched from a Korean model's social media profiles. Then I'm going to pretend to be his girlfriend, tell him I love him all the time, compliment his penis size, constantly flirt with him in the most cringeworthy way I can, and jump to his defense whenever he gets into online arguments. For some reason, Peter will go along with all of this, but then after 8 months, a blogger from Singapore is going to figure out that Kimi Kobayashi isn't real and falsely accuse Peter of inventing her. It's foolproof.
Yeah, that didn't happen. See, Peter obviously denies all this, and we'll get to that. But the thing that absolutely fucks him is that he went along with it kind of thing. So as we're going to see, it'd be one thing if he had like some pen pal girlfriend and it was long distance and she ended up being a catfish and he's brokenhearted and I was scammed. It was a ruse kind of thing. But he went along with the whole thing. You know, he was saying, oh, I love you. He's talking about having sex with her and stuff, you know. We're going to have a look at some of the flirting on Twitter.
Oh, no.
So this is Peter and look, it's going to be obvious. Just take note of the writing styles and like the kind of jokes these apparently two people are making. It's painfully obvious that this is just Peter.
He's catfishing himself.
Yeah.
Hey, thought I'd publicly flirt with you. Winky face. Look, you were told by my lawyer you had to stay away from me after the attack. Don't make me call the police. The problem is that the state calls that an attack. I just call it senseless, and having sans consent. I am still having trouble removing parts of the carrot you put inside me. I've had to take time off from prostitution. It was either the carrot or the grapefruit. Be thankful. What I'm really thankful for is that you didn't put your inside me. I really do not get why you draw unicorns on it. I didn't put it in you because you painted a gopher over your digging into it. It was just off-putting. First, fuck you, gophers are cute. Secondly, I put in effort to paint something. Your Sharpie unicorns equal amateur. I think you win today, both as far as quality of your tweets and general art. Thanks, bitch. Have fun in Loser Alley while I stride along Winners Boulevard. Love you, of course, but you suck. It is you who suck, fool. Love you too, winky face.
Yeah, that's Peter. Those jokes were so fucking cringe and so lame. That cannot possibly be two people. I mean, take you and I as a couple, right? As far as men and women go, I would say that you and I have very similar senses of humor. But if I got on Twitter and said, I'm going to stick a grapefruit up there, and why are you painting beavers on your bush? You'd go, what the fuck are you talking about, Nick? You know what I mean? It's too cringe. There's no two people in the world who could hold that conversation. And you see the other thing that fucks him here. Did you catch that joke he made about having sex with you sans consent?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's an uber leftist.
Yeah.
Right? So it'd be one thing if there was a couple of jokes here and there between like partners, but this is just a dude making those jokes by himself in his fucking basement.
It was consensual.
I consented to myself.
Peter actually did a Reddit Ask Me Anything to try and clear his name after all this went down.
Oh, of course he fucking did. He did a
Why is it so much about Reddit?
he did a Reddit Ask Me Anything.
Was Reddit really big back then?
Nah, it's just these people, man. It's these people. They still exist. They're just like pushed further underground now. But back in 2007, they were the cool kids.
But it was promptly abandoned after the questions and comments got a bit too hairy. I am a target of a smear campaign. Peter Coffin, Ask Me Anything. You know me from making up my Asian girlfriend. I'm here to tell you my side of the story. I tried on Twitter and someone from Reddit contacted me about this, so let's do it. First things first. 1. I did not make Kimi Kobayashi up. I have literally no idea who did. At this point, it could be someone in my own town or someone in Uganda. Assuming there is internet there probably isn't.
Yeah, I agree. It could be someone in your town, Peter. You!
Wait, Bearing. It's not a Saudi prince.
Well, look, what doesn't make sense about this is the whole cui bono thing. Who benefits?
Yes.
This motherfucker is a Reddit comedian. He was going on the Steve Harvey show to kick himself in the nuts. You know, it's not like Kimi Kobayashi is a gold digger. There's no gold to dig. You know what I mean? There's nothing in it for this person. And what kind of sabotage is it to go on the internet and go, yeah, Peter's awesome. He's got a wicked dick. You know what I mean? This doesn't make sense.
They both sound like Peter Coffin, like his kind of comedy.
That's right, and it's about to be confirmed because some language students responded to this Reddit Ask Me Anything. It's really funny.
2. Yes, Kimmy's account used some photos of a Korean woman, possibly a model. Yes, I am a huge fool for believing it. We don't need to talk much about why. I have chatted, emailed, Skyped, etc. with this person.
Okay, I just want you to remember that. I have chatted, emailed, and Skyped. Mental note, remember that.
Skype doesn't even exist anymore.
No, it doesn't. I'm murked with this person.
Merc!
I have even group chatted with a friend with her, and I thought I had no reason to disbelieve her. I was wrong. I know, I'm an idiot. I am seriously destroyed, angry both at Kimi and Jiajwei. 3. Yes, I contacted Jiajwei first in our little feud. Honestly, I had no idea who she was, but Kimi often linked me her blog and tweets. It's hard to read things like this and not think, Jesus, you suck as a person. So there we go.
So he's done his little explainer, and then the audience have come in and started asking probing questions.
Oh, wait a minute, Peter.
Today we reviewed this bit of melodrama in my linguistics class. These two people, Peter and Kimi, are undoubtedly the same writer. Mind, these are students who simply looked at the writing and know nothing about the situation. Writing styles rarely conform over the length of relationships, even when writing is the primary means of communication.
Whoa! You got language students. I mean, you don't have to be a fucking language student to tell. It's obviously the same cheesy guy. It's the same 2007 Reddit comedian making those jokes.
You stated you have slept with her, but that must be a lie because you've never met her. You stated that at one point she was sitting right beside you, but that was a lie because you have never met. Your super hot, totally famous girlfriend who lives in New York was too inconvenient to go see because you live all the way in Michigan. She deceived you? She created an entire persona to what? To eventually have you look foolish so she can completely disappear into obscurity?
Exactly! It doesn't make any sense. The prospect that this was some bad, nefarious nefarious guy or girl just trying to fuck with Peter Coffin is just ludicrous. Everything points to Peter Coffin, including the contradictions that Peter Coffin himself makes. But it's like life imitates art. Just a few years before this whole saga, Peter put out this super duper hilarious skit.
Paying attention to college girls' vlogs to find out their crushes and then making Facebook profiles to get them to talk to me is freaking awesome. My day? It was pretty good. Wanna cyber? I am already cybering myself.
Oh my god, I forgot the term wanna cyber.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you ever cyber?
No!
I never cybered. Cybering just seems so pointless. Like you're typing, I'm getting my cock out. I am super... spelling mistake, backspace. Super horny. You know what I mean? It's just so fucking anticlimactic.
Yeah, speaking of the Merc days, I remember I used to get so many messages from randos saying, you want to cyber?
What was your nickname?
I don't remember.
I bet it was like Skater Chick XXX or something like that.
No, I don't think so. But you'd always get messages saying, want to cyber? And then I used to reply back, no, I don't want to get pregnant.
Okay, so we're fast forwarding dramatically here. This is a couple of years old. So this interview we're about to see is from a guy who's kind of like aligned with Peter, is the feeling I get, but he's also skeptical, right? He's not giving him any free passes. Now, this happened in like 2024. So this was well after I made my video, so it was all new to me.
Kimi Kobayashi, someone who you said at the time that you were dating and who you had a lot of social media interactions with, that this person was actually a fake account, that this was not a real person.
I was getting catfished. I kind of had a lot invested in that, like as you might expect, and it turned out not to be real. And it turned out the way that it was brought upon me that it turned out to be real was also my life being destroyed in the public.
You supposedly dated this Kim Kobayashi person for months.
I mean, if you consider kind of having a long distance internet relationship dating, then yes.
But you never once at any point during this time period did live streams with her, video call, anything like
No,
that?
no, I did not.
What happened to Skype? What happened to Skype,
Yes,
Peter?
yes.
It was in the Reddit Ask Me Anything. And as we know, the hallowed halls of Reddit
Yes.
never lie.
I don't know who
Well,
they
you
are.
did refer to yourselves as the power couple of Twitter.
Oh my God. Did he really?
Oh, wow, this is so cringe.
I know. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you this is a story that needs to be protected at all costs?
This is some bizarre shit.
I know. And it's like the original bizarre shit. Because this is like 2000, this is like the very early 2010s kind of thing. So the internet's kind of just popping off. Like, remember the 04s and 05s and like the internet was fucking gay. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was like running on carburetors and steam valves and shit. You know what I mean?
And at various points, this account did comment on your videos, telling someone to get a real girlfriend in one case.
Oh my God. So Kimi Kobayashi came in to defend Peter in an online internet argument and said, you're just an incel loser. You can't even get a real girlfriend. Isn't that bonkers? Isn't that nuts?
Why would this account, this Kim Kobayashi account, this person that you say is a catfish, why would they have such an interest in building this fake relationship with you?
Either they thought I was interesting or they thought I was an easy mark. One of the two, or maybe both. I really don't know.
But what do you mean, mark, Peter? If you think someone's a mark, then you want to do them damage. You know what I mean? You don't go on the internet and say, he's fantastic and his cock is awesome.
You know, there's a lot of people who they think that it was me making a bunch of Asian jokes. I do think it probably was a white person making those jokes. It was not me. I look back on it and I say to myself, I have very different sensibilities now. I mean, it's not like I would never joke about being partially Jewish.
Did you hear that? He was like, it definitely wasn't me, but I've changed. I wouldn't do that now. Isn't that a bit odd? And then he finishes it with, even though I'm partially Jewish, but the lies don't stop.
I'm not actually Jewish.
Whoa! He's not actually Jewish. Part of me was thinking like, remember, Peter is a massive leftoid, right? And being Jewish is not exactly fucking popular right now. The Browns are in. It's not so cool to be a Jew. So is he deflecting his Jewishness here? It's just another story that Peter can't keep straight.
I'm a little bit skeptical here because you supposedly dated this person for months on the internet. You made a big deal out of this. You interacted publicly tons of times. You don't have anything that you could show. Like, presumably there'd be months and months and months of DMs between you and this fake account.
That's a fucking good point.
Yes.
Old bro brought up a fucking good point. If this truly is a catfish, then produce all the fucking DMs. My name is Kimi Kobayashi. How do Japanese people talk? I don't fucking know.
Oh, my name is Kimi Kobayashi. Oh.
Wouldn't you produce the DMs and say, look, this is obviously a coordinated troll. It's a catfish. Look at how I've been victimized. Here's all the evidence. But he never did that because there was none.
In my head, it wasn't just like these people are coming after me for a thing. This is a perspective on a set of evidence that is being sold by people who have larger platforms than me. And I was pretty indignant about it.
Well, you could leak your own DMs from it, right? Presumably, and show that, hey, look, here's thousands of messages or hundreds or dozens or whatever it is between me and Kim Kobayashi.
Absolutely. I could have and I should have. You know, it was a very stupid way of going about it. I really handled that in a bad way. What that ended up being was just a lot of unhealthy bullshit. I mean, the internet wasn't what it is today either. I didn't have a decade of how people act when they don't believe you. I was set up to kind of fail during the Gamergate era.
It's all Gamergate. It's a Gamergate plot, sugar tits. Those dastardly Gamergate motherfuckers. You can hear it in his wife or his ex-wife or whatever the fuck, the silicon doll. You know what I mean? Oh, this Gamergate, this fucking fat dog Gamergator. Everything's fucking Gamergate. I had nothing to do with fucking Gamergate. I don't even like games.
I know, it's weird.
It is a bit weird. I liked crashing in GTA San Andreas. You know when you drive the cars up the mountain and do like the jumps and shit? That was cool. Yeah, boy. Yeah. It's fucking fun. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this! Fucking banker!
So this person, this Kim Kobayashi person that's fake, her pictures are actually of a real person who is a Japanese celebrity. I'm sorry, a South Korean celebrity, my mistake. Do you have anything you want to say to that person?
We're talking about blog posts from 2010, I think.
Well, you knew this was going to come up days in advance, though. I messaged you.
Yeah, and, you know, if I'm completely honest, don't give a flying fuck about any of that shit.
Oh, he mad.
He's getting mad.
He mad.
Now, that was a bunch of highlights from the interview. It's like 20 minutes long. I've linked it in the description if you want to see the full thing. But one final thing to cap this whole thing off that just makes it so much more hilarious is that Peter Coffin is not only a 2007 Reddit comedian, he's also an author. He's got a book. The book is called Custom Reality and You. And you know what it's about? It's about people on the internet building their own realities around themselves, like their own truths, like their own fantasy worlds kind of thing.
Well, that's a damning book for your case.
But he's pointing fingers at other people. It's like, bruh, you're not the guy to be writing this book. But there you go. We gave him a free plug. I charged Luther Morgan 15 fucking grand to mention his book.
No, you didn't.
Well, he threatened to launch an investigation into all my shady dealings, so I kind of called it square. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all we got. That's the Peter Coffin. No! The Kimi Kobayashi story. May it live on forever. Visit Sugar Tits. She's got a channel.
Yes, I do.
Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.